Oh,
How did the defense look in the scrimmage today?
you know what? I thought it was pretty good. I thought it was a real good day. You know, especially we were very thin in the back end, and I thought those guys that came in, stepped up, did a nice job. For the most part, we eliminated the big plays and stopped the run really well today, I thought. So it was, other than the fact that we'd like to have created some more takeaways, we only got one, but I thought it was a good day.
How complex for you guys as far as what you did here?
You know, one of the things that we really tried to focus on with four new offensive linemen, trying to find out who's going to be our quarterback. What we're trying to do is we're trying to play a lot of base defense, which I think is making us better from a standpoint of fundamentally, technique-wise. But again, overall as a group, I was very proud of their effort. I see some really, really good things. One thing I see is I think we can impact the quarterback with a four-man rush. You know, JoJo Wicker and some of those guys up front are really, really doing a nice job. Tayshawn Smallwood, all those guys are really being aggressive. As always, Ami, a big part of stopping the run. But again, I was very, very pleased with their effort.
This 3-4 OU stuff, it's different than what you guys tend to do, right?
Well, not really. I mean, I think if we're really kind of getting back to more of what our original roots were 5 and 6 years ago, being multiple but simple. Because where all the thinking and learning comes in really is on all the different coverage concepts that we play. So when we can tie those into four-man fronts and things like that, man, it just makes us more multiple.
Keith, with spring ball better than halfway through, give us an overview of the entire team and what you've seen.
The thing that sticks out to me, and going into my third season here, the synergy of our coaching staff, of our players. There just seems to be I don't know how to describe it really. I mean, it just seems that, man, it's a group of people that really care about each other, and they seem to be bonding very, very nicely. And I just like the feel of how everything is going. It's been a really, really enjoyable spring.
And certainly it appears that your remarks indicate that would transfer to the new coaches and the way you've been able to work together.
No doubt. It reminds me a lot of working with, back in the day, working with Chad Morris and Gus. You know, there a lot of, as we say, cross the hallway communication and trying to learn and working and trying to show different looks and things, working with each other. It's just been unbelievable to this point.
Is it an energizing kind of thing for you?
It really is. I think, we love those guys who have gone on and those guys are close friends but it is, I think, anytime you have that kind of turnover, man, it's been a positive because it's brought a freshness, a newness, a burst of energy per se, which has created for a really, really good synergy. I tell you, the guy that just day after day has just jumped off it to me has been Gump. I mean, I watch him. It's just, maybe it's because he's like it's like working with a clean board. I mean, there's not a lot of bad habits because of, he was primarily an offensive player, so he's coming over there. So everything that you try to teach him, it's, that's what it's supposed to be, and he's trying to execute it. So I think that has really helped him, but he's one guy that really has jumped off the board to me.
I mean, there's so much talk about making this offense really faster than it really should be. As a person who tries to defend it every day in practice, are you noticing a different pace now?
I do. From the way they take the field. I mean, when an offense takes the field the way our offense is taking the field, man, that right there just kind of creates a little bit of not necessarily panic, but a sense of urgency by the guys on defense. The great thing about our system is we're built for that. So it's people going fast, call defense fast. And that's always been something that all the way back, even in the 90s, that we've been able to do that by our defensive system.
It's only natural because of the experience that maybe the running game or the offense should be ahead of the passing game. Again, as a defensive coordinator, you notice that in the spring?
You know what, I tell you, they're throwing the ball extremely effectively, and I like the mix-up. I mean, it's like thunder and lightning with 4 and 7 now back there running the ball. They're so different in their running styles. And then, the thing that jumps out to me about our offense, too, is, well, they got the tight ends that are a little bit different dimension, that can kind of create some broad blocking surfaces, and presents a challenge at time. And they're all very good receivers.
Keith, what's been your defensive perspective of the quarterbacks that you faced, those fellows?
I've been impressed with all three of them. I mean, because they're all so different. It's like bringing in a starter and a middle reliever and then a closer. I mean, they all got such different skill sets, but yet they present and pose different problems to you. Been very impressed with all three of them.